Alright, what is going on everybody? It is Tristan, and today I'm back with another video, another how-to cop. Haven't done one of these in a few days, so I wanted to make sure I brought you guys another one on the channel since we do have a lot of different types of releases coming up. Some Dunks, Jordan 1s, just a lot of really good shoes that are kind of more low-key, but ones I feel like a lot of us will actually have a really good shot at because they're not like reselling for too much, but they're at like, reasonable prices. I'll kind of get, more into explaining it once, we get towards those releases, but this one today is just kind of a simple one, a lighter profit one. You could add it to the collection if you wanted the multi-camo dunk low, but personally, not my taste, so I'll kind of leave it out of my collection, but I will try and go for it and hit on some pairs, so hopefully I will. Gonna get entered up on a ton of raffles, but I've said enough, so if you want to check my Instagrams, any of that on the screen down below, it is all there, so feel free to check me out there, and also my Discord, any of that. Subscribe and like more videos, do what you want, feel free. And no like on this video, just as many as possible. Helps the channel get out there more. And thank you all for your recent support. Gonna keep posting every day. I said I'm gonna keep doing that, so putting in the work. So yeah, first things about this release right here, again, the Sale multi-camo colorway, a very interesting one. It is retailing at $110 and dropping on August 11th at 10 a.m. Eastern time. Now, don't forget, I always say this every single video, and I probably mentioned that I say it every video also, but 10 a.m. Eastern time, so it's not going to be dropping at 10 a.m. everywhere. So West Coast, 7 a.m. Other locations, it might be at a different time, so make sure you guys are checking where it's going to be dropping for you. Just kind of look up what kind of time zone you're in, see if it's, 10 a.m. And it'll also say in your app, so just go check in your app and see if this is dropping there for you. Now, another thing I want to mention from this one, I really like the colorway that they chose, like this little orange and green combo. Always love when Nike does this and puts it together like that. I think those are two colors that go really well together, and honestly, I think this shoe's not like half bad. I don't like, kind of the coloring right up, around the toe box here, but if they had kept something like this here on this shoe also and just kind of made both of them maybe the same, something like that, I think that would have been really cool. And I just think they're a little bit too different and just a little bit out there for my taste at least, but I still think it is well done, and I do think that people see value in these, and they're already going for, good amounts and bigger sizes, and they are dropping in many sizes, as you guys can see, mainly just on sneakers, but you can see big kids, little kids, toddler sizes, so full size run, all of them. And I think the big kid sizes are worth going for, so you might want to check in on that. I will make sure I check on that in a second. But yeah, overall, I think it's well done. I think the shoe's all right. It's kind of out there for me, so I'm personally going to pass. But I think a lot of people, I think this is one that could go up over time. It looks like they added some unique details on it. This isn't even a collaboration, but it looks like they put something else on the back by the heel section. Instead of embroidering Nike on both of them, it seems like they put another symbol. I can't tell what that is, but it looks like a basketball, but I really can't tell. I cannot tell what that is, but yeah, I really like that they added something a little bit different right there, and I think that could add a little bit more value to them in the future, since it's probably going to be the last drop for them. These already have a lot of sales. I know they've been dropping at Raffles. I think they already dropped overseas in Europe, so kind of knowing that they've already have a pretty set market, but they're doing fine right now. So if you want to get these to wear, best of luck, of course. But if you want to get these to resell, then let's discuss how they're doing right now. So firstly, looking into the adult sizes right now, as you guys can see, this isn't one that has necessarily been rising like crazy, but I think this is after the European release right here, and it did do a little bit of one. It seems like it's like what, $20 right here, so nothing really too crazy. But okay, so like 150 to 180, so like $30, 30, 40 around there, so like 140 to 180. That's not half bad. But I think these ones could rise over time. A lot of dunk lows still are. I probably wouldn't though. I probably just wouldn't hold on to these. I'd probably, just get them, sell them locally so you can get the most money for them. That'd probably be my goal there, because dunks still are hot on the market. People do want them. And if you were going to be going for any particular size, your goal should be, I would say, size 10 and above, because that's kind of where they're consistently above 170 at least, so $60 profit a pair. Well, after taxes and shipping and all that, it'll be like $50 profit if you sell it reasonably, and then if you got shipped there, pay for that, you'll make like $40 selling these. So I'd probably be trying to really go for those like 11 plus, because that's where it jumps to 200. So I'm gonna be trying to go for those. But I think honestly, you see what market is right now. I think it'll stay probably right around the same after this US drop. I think it'll drop maybe like 10, $20, in all sizes. I think it will. So just kind of keep that in mind. So whatever you see on the screen right now, just take that into account and imagine all the numbers dropped by 10 to $20. That's what I think will happen after the US release, and I think we'll kind of stay at that. Potentially could rise again. We could see something like that, since it seems like after whatever release this was, the European release, it did increase in value. So I do think after more stock comes out and it drops in price, maybe the demand will be there and it'll go back up. We just kind of have to see how badly people want these close to drop time, because I don't think these are too heavily desired, honestly. I gotta be real, but they're cool. I just kind of want to pass up on them, for my collection. If I was going to put any dunk in my collection, it'd be Dunk High Gamma Roll, just because I like how those look. That might be a very basic choice, but it's the choice I'd go with right there. And for grade school sizes, of course, just as good of come up, because these are $85 retail. Look at that. You get a 7Y, 180, 170, 160. I mean, all pretty good sales. And these, look, 800 sales. So I mean, the price is rising in these grade school ones. So definitely, I would say hold your grade school pairs of these ones. A lot of grade school dunks recently, I don't know what it is. They've been going for more than their adult sizes, or they've been rising faster than their adult sizes. So in grade school sizes for these ones, I would hold on to them, because I think it'll flatten out or drop when the U.S. Release happens. And then, once the, kind of quick sellers, undercutters, all those people are gone, then it'll rise in value. You know what I mean? That's usually what happens with a lot of these shoes, is once the undercutters are gone, then the people that actually will hold the market kind of where they want it to be at start selling it for where they want. And then, then it goes up. That's usually what happens. I mean, it's just... yeah, that's what I've at least learned and kind of seen, from being here. So yeah, aside from that, I'm also going to be linking these two videos down below. I've noticed I've been talking for a while here, pretty long time, but just a lot of details I've had to discuss in this video. But if you want to check any of these down here, this is actually a video I made a few months ago, just kind of shows you how to make multiple accounts in sneakers. Now, I've heard people saying multiple accounts can actually risk your chances of, reducing exclusive access, stuff like that, but it'll overall increase your chances of hitting more on drops, because you'll have more accounts to enter in. I found it to be pretty useful. One of my recent accounts that I made actually started hitting on releases. So, I've started having a couple more accounts that are consistent on sneakers. So if you want to check out this video, it explains how to do that. And also this one, y'all have run up this video, which will be down there in the description too, to 30,000 views in 1 month. So thank you all for that. I appreciate that. Of course, I'll continue making sneakers videos. You guys have pretty much I've never had a sneakers video not do well, because you guys are always here for that. So I appreciate your guys' support. Thank you. But this one just shows you how to kind of, hit and draws more often. What are the basics to and kind of understanding them. And I've used these tips and they've helped me out. So yeah, if you guys want to check that out, leave any questions down below, leave them there, and I will help you guys out. So I'll be there, just answering them as quickly as I can. And also my go-to cook group, which I've been using, they've helped me hit on a lot of upcoming raffles recently. They got me some of the shoes from Yeezy Day, and overall just a good community in here. So I want to say shout out to Secret Sauce. They are a $60 monthly fee, and while that does sound expensive, I know it does, you can actually make that back pretty easily. Again, off what they had caught me on Yeezy Day, I made some profit there. And if my credit card limit was not maxed out, I had to pay it off, and it finally loaded today, so it's not maxed out anymore because I paid it off. But if it had loaded, and showing it as paid off, then I'd have probably hit more drops yesterday. It's just I gave him a card that I thought it was gonna be good, but not fully paid off. You know what I mean? So I had an error there. So they would have caught me more, but of course, all their raffle monitors, I'm always watching those. Kind of everything in their Discord to do with shoes, but they can also show you, if you need PS5s, random resale, whatever it is. You're just trying to talk about cryptocurrencies. There's people specializing in so many different things, and really just a lot of good people to talk to. I've been talking with some of the people in the chat. Of course, I'm fairly active on there, and I'm gonna try and get some activity on there today. Your boy has to go sell. But how Secret Sauce could help you out is with their slot service. This is actually how they could help you cop this release off FOOTSITES in different places where it will be releasing. Because once you're in the chat, they have this section called tickets, and in the ticket section, it shows you all the different providers that are running tickets for you guys, and kind of people that would bot stuff for you and help you cop it. So how it would work is once you're in that section, it'll show the form or whatever forms are kind of going on, for whatever release it may be. So if you see kind of a hype release for an upcoming pair of shoes you want, and you see that somebody's doing tickets for it, there's two different type of tickets they have: pay after success, and then the free tickets they have for all members. So if you're just in the chat, then you can enter in the free tickets. Of course, I enter in those always, and they're usually pretty consistent. That's the one I entered in for Yeezy Day. They got me a pair. I'm pretty happy about that. Just gonna hold on to those. Will be some good profit down the line. And yeah, just pretty much it's how it works. It's a Google form. You put in your shipping and payment info. They put it into their bots, and then get releases for you. It's just as simple as that. And they've caught me plenty of stuff doing that. And it's 100% safe and legit. They don't take extra stuff, nothing like that. And you can trust anybody in there. Just take their advice. Kind of just look at what they got to offer in the chat, enter in as many raffles. I'm always watching that raffle monitor, always watching that important info to see if there's like a FOOTSITE release or something happening on the spot. Because there's always a chance to make money as long as you're kind of paying attention when other people aren't. So they can help you I guess do that. So if you want to check them out on their Twitter, just send them a message, be like, yo, Tristan sent me, how could I get into the chat? And that's all you guys really got to do right there, and they can help you out. So check them out right there. And if they don't respond on their Twitter, just wait till they drop invites on their Instagram again, and check out that way. So shout out my guys as always, and they will be there at the top of the description. So check my guys out. They've been really helpful for me this week. I'm gonna start trying to learn about bot, and I really want to commit to that. I got a pretty I mean, this week's pretty open, so I might try to, start the basic stuff with it, but, I'm trying to really learn about it, and just kind of the basics, shout out them, because they're going to help me out. So anything also, this down below will be down below in the description. This is the Raffles Snkrs article. Shows you again kind of any raffles you can enter in for this shoe. Don't sleep on raffles. It's like a second chance as always. As I mentioned that, just go enter them, because that's how I got the par release. I completely forgot about it on Snkrs, which was a terrible mistake. I think I slipped through it or something, but at least I'd hit in a raffle for it because I'd been paying attention earlier in the week. So always be trying to enter in these, pay attention for the drop. And sneaker news again, they're saying this one is only dropping on Snkrs as of right now. But if you go look on Foot Locker, if that's not true, you can go enter in some Foot Locker reservations coming up, and I'm pretty sure these are launching right here. Yeah, look, sorry, we've sold out, but these haven't even released yet. They're saying they've sold out, but they haven't even dropped them yet. So yeah, August 11th coming up. Looks like Foot Locker might be doing some sort of reservation thing, so if you're near your store, check that out. And yeah, I knew I wanted to double check and verify here, because there's other places dropping this one as well. Finish Line, JD Sports, DTLR, Shoe Palace, check out all those places. So I will be linking this article down below as well, so you guys can check out those places and kind of know, have a link, be aware, because I know kind of these places usually get bought up pretty heavily, but Shoe Palace and DTLR, from what I know, are pretty good for manual users, so you might want to try that. Same with JD, but I know Finish Line is not try Finish Line as a manual user. It's very hard and very rare that you cop manually there, but it's not impossible, so you better try. So that's all I gotta say right there. And really, that's how you guys can cop the Dunk Low CL Multi Camo, putting the time before, entering in raffles, doing all that, and just keep trying. And don't forget, that's the key with the sneaker game. Just keep trying, and you will get something. I promise. I was trying for years on Snkrs before I hit, or pretty much like a year and a half, and then I finally got some, started hitting more consistently, and then learned the basics of it, made videos, and now I've hit like 20-30 times this year. So Instagrams, all that will be down below description if you guys want more content like that. We're just hopping into the outro right now, I guess. So subscribe and like for more videos like this one right here. I definitely can make more content like this. Any questions, of course, leave them there in the description. I got you guys, just know. And if you want to, help people out, then you can go answer questions too. I see some people, that are relatively helpful in my comments. I appreciate you guys, those of you, for sure, that's real. And yeah, anything will be down there in the description. So check it out. Secret Sauce, my Discord, raffle links, FOOTSITE links, all of it. So I'm Tristan. Thank you guys for watching, and I'm going to catch you on the next video. Peace.